Hi, I'm Chip Rowan with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. For this episode, we are here at the Coal and Coke Trail right outside of Mount Pleasant, and joining me is Bob Keeler. Hello, Bob.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Bob is actually a board member for the Coal and Coke Trail, and that involves a lot of work, I know.
Well, yes, but there are a lot of us who do it. We're here today because we have our upcoming Comedy Night fundraiser, and I'm one of the co-chairs of the event.
Okay, tell the folks about that event that's coming up.
Well, we have our Comedy Night is our only fundraiser of the year. We've been holding it for the last 14 out of 15 years. We missed COVID.
Okay, a lot of people missed COVID.
We did. Well, we're back. It's our big fundraiser, and we've been holding it again. This makes our 14th year. We're very fortunate that for the majority of those years, we've had a corporate sponsor, Levin Furniture.
Yes.
Has sponsored us most of the time.
Robert Levin's very generous.
Oh, he's wonderful. This year, actually, Levin is part of our sponsor. They're co-sponsoring with Robert and his wife, Carrie.
Okay, excellent. So the event is November 4th, is that correct?
Saturday night, November 4th, at the Kosciuszko Club in Mount Pleasant this year. We used to hold it every year at the Scottdale Firemen's, but this year we're changing into Mount Pleasant to the Kosciuszko Club on Depot Street.
Okay, that's a new venue for you. And the event actually starts at 6 o'clock, right?
We open the doors at 6.
Okay. Yes. Okay. What would people expect? So when I come to that event, what will I find?
Well, we hope you come to spend money.
Okay. So I should bring cash.
Bring cash.
Okay.
We have auctions, 50/50s, and the dinner, we always have a good dinner. This year our caterer is Lori Kuhn from LL Kuhn Catering.
Okay.
Our food is usually pretty good. We get some pretty good reviews from the food.
Yeah.
And our auction items are usually pretty good. We have lottery tickets, lottery baskets, penguin tickets, Steeler tickets. Trying to think what else we might have this year. We don't have 35 small baskets. We usually have half a dozen that are pretty big and worth it.
So you do an auction for those?
It's a basket auction.
Okay, so like a silent auction.
Yes.
Okay.
The other thing we do that I will mention that we always have two 50/50 drawings, and I think the last couple of years we've been at least $600-700 per auction or per 50/50 that we've given away.
That's nice to take that home.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
One year, one lady won both of them.
Wow, that would really. She was a lucky lady.
She was.
I hope she went to the casino that weekend and continued her luck. So there's a comedian that's there. It's a comedy night, so you must book a comedian, I'm guessing.
Well, we use an agency, and there are two performers. We
Okay.
have a headliner and a feature. They're generally pretty well known. They tour and travel to New York City. The guys I have this year are New York City, Atlantic City, Las Vegas.
Okay.
They've been on Comedy Central, worked with David Seinfeld.
So some big names.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that I don't tell people who they are ahead of time. I made that mistake one year. When people went and looked them up on YouTube, their stuff wasn't all that funny the second time.
Okay. Oh, after they walk, I understand.
They saw all their stuff on YouTube and came in.
Yeah.
It wasn't such a good night.
That's actually a good point. Didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm.
So tickets are $35 for this event.
Yes.
And it's 21 and up. Is that correct?
It's an open bar, so yes, it's 21 and up.
Okay. How do people buy tickets? Where can they get those?
We have a couple outlets. In Mount Pleasant, they're available at the filling station or in my office. I'm available. In Scottdale, it's Brilhart Hardware or Scottdale Distributing. And Westmoreland County Parks Office has tickets as well. Or you can get tickets by calling 724-613-2304. We have a website, Coke Trail.
You have a Facebook page too?
Yeah, that's the other. Facebook page or our website.
Okay. In your office, where's it located?
Mount Joy Road outside Mount Pleasant.
Excellent. Okay. So the history of the comedy, how did this start? What made you decide 14 years ago to decide you were going, actually 15 years ago, I guess?
Well, we looked around and saw there were 6 of us and tried to figure out what we could do to raise money with only 6 people.
And you guys were funny.
Wow. There were a couple who were pretty funny, but
yeah.
We needed something because we don't have a huge membership. We're
right.
Very fortunate but a lot of our work on the trail is done with the assistance of the townships and the boroughs. So a lot of trail groups have really large memberships, and they can do different types of events. So we opted for the comedy night because it's not as labor intensive as some events in the summer, like trail rides and things like that.
Yeah. So we're standing right here along the trail. Looks great. I think you just did some work on this bridge, I understand.
Yes. Last year we totally rebuilt the bridge. Did the sides and painted it all, and just recently just sealed the deck again. So we hope to get a few more years out of it.
Looks great. So all of the proceeds from this event actually benefit the Cole and Coke Trail and help you with maintenance of this trail.
Yes, we've been spending a good bit of money lately. If you've been on the trail, you'll notice that the trail has been resurfaced most of the way, and we're currently working on the last part of it going into Scottdale. The trail opened in 2007. This was the first time we've had to actually resurface the entire thing. So although I have to admit I've not been on it, I think I'm getting rave reviews.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, excellent. That's good to hear. How can people help? So if someone wanted to be a member, how can they become a member just to help out?
Well, the easiest way is probably on our Facebook page, our website. There are different places where you can get brochures along the trail. Westmoreland County Parks has a website that links to us, or again, by just calling the number on the for the comedy night.
Yeah.
724-613-2304.
Okay, and someone can help them there.
I'll answer that.
You'll answer that. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah. Well, anything else you want to share about the trail? I mean,
well, we've been very lucky. It's hard to believe that the trail opened in 2007 already.
Right.
And it's fun to watch the people on it, because it's been here long enough now that everybody sort of, I don't want to say takes it for granted, but it's been here long enough that now it's like, well, yeah, it's by bike trail.
Yeah.
And
it's always been here.
It's always been here. So we've got a few things to do. We're always looking to improve what we can. We've had a couple big projects in the last year. We just teamed up with the Westmoreland Conservation District, and they got a grant to stabilize the stream from Mount Pleasant to Bridgeport.
Okay.
Which was a really big project. It was quite a few years in the making, but if anybody been on the trail, you notice that the edge of the trail was eroding into the stream, so that's been taken care of. Again, the trail's been resurfaced, the bridges have been redone, and we try to keep it as good as possible.
How many miles is the trail?
Just about 5.
Just about 5. Okay, that's a lot to maintain.
It goes from Mount Pleasant Borough into Scottdale Borough, right at the edge of Scottdale Borough, through Kendall Park.
Okay.
We also have 2 on-road routes that people aren't all that familiar with that we're working to publicize and develop just a little bit more through Mount Pleasant Borough and Scottdale Borough. So you can get on a bike right in the center of town in Mount Pleasant and come down the hill to Willows Park and ride the trail to the center of Scottdale Borough and hopefully spend some money if people in Scottdale want.
Right.
And vice versa. That's the whole idea, is try to get people from Scottdale to come to Mount Pleasant and vice versa.
Yeah. Well, Bob, thanks for your work, and thanks for the work of the board, I know, to keep this up. I know that's a lot of work, and I appreciate what you do.
We've got a pretty good group. There's a lot of guys who are really taking responsibility, and nobody's getting swamped anymore.
That's good. It's nice to spread the workload around.
Yes.
If you don't mind, just give the dates and times one more time about the comedy night.
Comedy night's going to be Saturday, November 4th at the Kosciuszko Club on North Depot Street in Mount Pleasant. The doors open at 6 o'clock. Tickets are $35. You can get them at Brilhart Hardware or the filling station, Westmoreland County Parks, or by calling me at 724-613-2304.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And now, you're in the know.